But do you know it's Blobbyface YouTube back? And today we're going to be reacting to Skip the Tutorial with 10.1 million subscribers. So, let's do 50 ways to use the Happy Gas in Minecraft.
Here are 50 ways to use the Happy Gas. From trains to fighter jets to a table, it's all here. Starting first, this new prank. So if I go over here and I take up my creep...
No. Rewind. What did you just do? So, let's just...
Here are 50 ways to use the Happy Gas. From trains to fighter jets to a table, it's all here. Starting first, this new prank. So if I go over here and I take up my...
Yeah. Creeper delivery prank. Credit to our system and no till loaded. What does that mean? Oh, system not loaded. Okay, yes,
my creeper, some shears like so, and some splash potions of invisibility. Then the idea behind this is to get a creeper inside of this boat. There you go. And then if I go and grab my ghast, because I can attach things with a lead to my ghast like so, I now have a creeper delivery system, which then
I didn't know that, but on the Minecraft movie, like piglins do that, you can now do that in Minecraft. Apparently, if you can do that.
Can use my shears and snip off. I do this. There you go. The creeper explodes right on target. It's pretty cool. You can use invisibility too, so then your friend just sees an empty boat drop in. They're like, what in the world is this? Just an invisible creeper. That's pretty cool. I like that. They go try to sit in it and then they're just completely shocked. The care package supply drop. So if you want to do...
Everybody could have made an invisible creeper. Maybe. Everybody could have hidden an invisible creeper somewhere, and that is not like a new thing.
Do a little bit nicer than that evil solution. What we could always do is just go be like Santa Claus and drop things down your friend's chimneys. Put everything that you want inside of the oak boat with the chest, and then when I leash that up to our ghast, we got our...
You'll need to go to a tundra biome if you want to be Santa.
Ghast with our supplies, and now if I want to be nice, you know, maybe I heard my friend got a creeper dropped on them. That's kind of a...
You weren't nice by making an invisible creeper.
Rough thing. So when I'm going and flying in, this time innocently enough, I just go float on in and drop the toys, and then off I go. I like...
We're the one thinking there's toys in there, and also there's no toys in Minecraft.
Yes, I like leaving little gifts for my friends, so this is a particularly nice way to go about it. And you can...
Do you after you drop that invisible creeper on them?
Store a lot of stuff. I mean, 27 things. Yeah, Observer's kind of loading it up right there. So if we want to do ghast docking and storage, as you can see from this indicator, it's now currently...
That looks like a torture machine.
On. Now it's off, and I can go and fly my ghast out. But then, when I want to dock it to make sure that it's all good and safe, I just float right back up here. It's a little...
The ghast will automatically stay near you.
Bit of maneuvering. There we go. And then...
Just a waste of time building that.
Lock. Just like that. So all that's doing is just taking...
But it is pretty cool and looks like a torture machine.
The slime blocks and using that with its hitbox, which we're going to see is pretty big. So it just pushes up like that, keeps it in place, and all it takes is just...
His legs are through the slime block.
One trap door over it, it can't get out.
Minecraft still need to fix that.
So there's plenty of air access. I think it's not the most uncomfortable of cages that we've built. If we take our boat and then I go and attach it to my ghast, I've now got the laser warship. Check this out.
What kind of name is that?
So if I'm floating around, or maybe Observer's floating towards me, this will be able to...
The laser of not being able to mine.
Take me down from the skies, because as you get close, those guardians that we have inside of the ship are going to be able to blast me from afar. Look, even it just getting baited towards me, I'm all of a sudden getting lasered down. Oh, okay, thank goodness it flew away. I was really hoping...
You should call it bubbled.
I don't want to see the end of Skip the Tutorial and just number... Ow, okay. But yeah, just floating by your friend and bringing them death from above. I mean, the fact that the guardians aren't suffocating when they're outside...
It looks angry.
...out of the water is already awesome.
And guys, that was it. I know there's some more left. But for me to keep making these videos, they need to be relatively short, so I can upload them quickly and then you can see my videos quickly. Okay, bye.